As we begin to awaken spiritually, our lives tend to fall apart. And whilst on the surface level this can seem like a very negative thing, deep down there's a knowing that actually something really positive is happening. And so long as you don't go with the fear of the breaking down of your life, you can stay very serene inside and allow life to do life through you and destroy all of your old limiting beliefs that kept you in that old life that you weren't happy with anyway. If you're interested in this, please watch this video. I find it interesting, and it's something that I wasn't aware of for a long while. But firstly, there's a lot more going on in life than meets the eye. But secondly, that how something on the surface can look so cold and horrible and damaging to us, but underneath it, the reason it's come up is because of love. Hear me out. When a zebra, a newborn zebra or giraffe, is born, the mother will kick it really hard, repeatedly. And it's interesting because it's a bit mean, really, isn't it? Mum, why are you kicking me? Leave me alone, that's hurt. Oh, right in the rib. But essentially, on the surface that looks mean, but underneath is coming from love. Because that hard kick from mum, or that hard kick from life that knocks you over, is coming because you need to stand up. The zebra or the giraffe needs to stand up because the lions love baby zebra or giraffe flesh. It's very tasty for them. So if they don't stand up, they will be eaten. It's quite similar in our lives. When we take knocks, I think it's Rocky Balboa, isn't it, or something that's like, how many punches can you take and still get back up again? It's kind of like that. These knocks, these punches, are only coming at you from love. Although on the surface it may be like, oh, why is this happening to me? Why always me? Same again, like I'm feeling all of this pain. But if you actually take a look at why life is giving you all of these knocks, you begin to realise what it is that is attracting these knocks in the first place. And then an amazing thing happens. You get to change them. You get to change these beliefs, these limiting negative definitions you have of yourself, or these negative beliefs that you have within yourself that the Kundalini awakening or that a spiritual awakening will show you. You become more aware of what's actually happening in your life and why it's happening. So rather than taking these knocks and going into victim mode and staying down on the floor like, I give up, I surrender, I'm not taking the mick because I've been there. I've done that. Life is harsh sometimes. But that harshness is coming from an underlying current of love. Life loves you so much that it's kicking you down so you can see where you need to grow, so that you can stand on your own two legs again and become financially free, or become totally independent, not needing a relationship externally because you're too scared to be alone, but wanting to find a relationship in the end because you're so happy with yourself that naturally that's what's attracted to you. It will kick you down if you're not ready for something. Sometimes, in my early journey, I'd think in my head, oh, I'm ready for a relationship now, why is one not coming? And then one might come and I'd get my hopes up, and then it would be splattered on the floor in disarray by life, or by me, or by the girl, or whatever. Because I needed some deeper work to do within myself first. I needed to be more okay with myself first. And then naturally, nothing can stop you attracting what you want. Same with financial freedom. Life actually, as you do a spiritual awakening, can and very regularly will take all of your money away from you in ways that, because life knows you, it knows how to get you, and it will find ways to creatively, and you will be complicit in it, take your money away from you. You'll start hemorrhaging money. Well, why? It's so that this underlying teacher of love is there, so that as you're being dealt blows from left, right and centre and losing all of your money, you begin to realise that the only way that I can have this thing that I wish for example, financial freedom, is for me to take responsibility and actually start acting on my passion on something that I wish to create for myself. To start actually doing the things that I enjoy and make money from that, rather than being tethered to a company that you don't even believe in anyway. This is why your life gets shattered into disarray as you begin to awaken spiritually, or after the Kundalini, so that you will do the deep inner work to change your belief systems, to change your limiting perceptions of life, and to come from a more positive perspective, not just because you know that it's going to bring you and attract the things that you want, but because it feels good. Isn't that what this whole journey's about? Feeling good. It is for me. And then as soon as we start feeling good inside, and yoga helps, and meditation helps, but changing our perceptions, changing our limiting beliefs is the main one here. In doing that, we feel good. Don't we want that? And when we feel good, really, it doesn't matter what you attract. If you feel good in every moment, what does the rest matter? Really? That's not to say it won't come, because from that space, it will. But you have to feel good first. So why does your life become shattered and literally get thrown into disarray and start breaking down as you begin to wake up spiritually? Well, because you're being taught a really fundamentally amazing lesson. And that's that you're in control here. You get to create the life you want to create. And if you're feeling pain or getting knockbacks, that's because there's a limiting belief or a negative definition that you have created underneath it that may well need looking at. And on my channel, I show you exactly how you can look at these things if you wish. If there's a deep feeling to go even deeper inwards, then maybe this is the time. If there's a warm fuzzy feeling in your belly, to be drawn in and actually have a look at where it is that I'm causing all of my havoc for myself, and where I'm hemorrhaging energy, then maybe this is the reason that life has put your life into disarray, so that you can decide what you want from life and change yourself in such a radical way so that you may get it. This is why I do yoga. After my Kundalini awakening, my life just went literally. But I'm so thankful that it did. Because then, from that bottomed out space, you then get to pick yourself up again and become the person you've always wanted to be, but that you've never had the courage to be, but that Kundalini forces you to do. I love you. If you're on your spiritual awakening path, firstly, if you wish, there are some tools that I have on my channel that helped me trying to build out a spiritual toolkit for new people coming through, because I know how hard the awakening process can be, but then how simple it can be with just a positive switch of perception. And if you'd like that, you can have your positive switch of perception. It should be created within yourself. This is a possibility for you, but if you can't do that yet, then get it from the outside. Whether that's through me on my channel, or whether that's through anyone going through this journey too. We're all here to help, because we know what's coming, likely. If you wish, I have a free guided meditation, links down below. That will draw you inwards and perhaps create a spacious awareness within you in which you can look at your negative definitions from a detached or a less attached position. And this should help. And also will give you a big, huge boost of energy so that you can fly into your day. Shove a rocket up your arse and fly into your day, so that maybe you don't need to spend money on coffee. Win-win. Regardless. I love ya. Peace.